Hey guys, Mike from Boyer Bows here. I wanted to do a follow-up video for that bow that failed on me that I just posted. I was pretty hot when that thing happened, and so I tried to edit out some of the more colorful things I was saying about it, but I want to let you know it's been some time now. I contacted the people at Ringing Rocks immediately and sent them photos of what had happened. And less than 24 hours later, I got a response from them saying, "We are so sorry and completely understand. We are issuing a refund for the bow and the shipping that you paid for both times, the initial shipping to get it to me, as well as to send the boat back to them." So I got pretty much all my money back, and they gave me no hassle about it at all. And I gotta say, it was very disappointing that the bow didn't work out, because I thought it was really might have been a very inexpensive resource for me. But I cannot stress how professional these guys were, how quick to say, you know what, you're right, here's your money. No question, no muss, no fuss. No, I didn't have to. I mean, I did send them pictures and I did email them quickly, and it's not like, but I didn't show them the video. And I feel kind of bad that I'm posting this review because they were so good about taking care of me when something went wrong. And I think that's the main thing. I mean, it really, in business, you don't have to be perfect as long as you do right by your people. If you say, look, here's the bow, if you love it, there's your money. If we don't do it right, here's your money back. If you screw it up, they shouldn't give me my money back. I mean, if there's a lot of room in this bow world, and I know from experience that there's a lot of room for people to use the bow for a while, and maybe the bow breaks on them because of something they did, but nobody wants, they're out of bow now, they're out the money now, and they want to blame me to try to get a new bow. And I'm like, look, if it works for the first 500 shots, and then you put it down for a while and something happens, it's probably not the way the bow was made that caused the bow to break. That's why but for them, I hadn't had the bow 10 minutes before something happened. And there's a certain time level. If I had the bow more than 7 days, they can wonder what I did with it. But obviously, you saw me unwrap it, so that wasn't the case. Now I will say this about them: they've got a lot of reviews on Etsy for both the longbow and the recurve at all their lengths. And I gotta say, most of the reviews are extremely positive. So they are making legitimate products, but it's, as you see, it's kind of a crapshoot. One of the reasons I wasn't going to post the video at all, to be honest with you. I thought these guys were really professional, and I was thankful at how professional they were. Unfortunately, not fortunately, they're not. And let me start that thought over again. I saw another review from someone who I subscribe to on YouTube, who's also in the archery world. Someone I am really gaining more and more and more respect for every time I see one of this guy's videos. I'm taking them in slow doses. And for those of you who subscribe to both our channels, you know who I'm talking about. And he did a nice little review on them, and he admitted also that they stand by their products. They're really professional. And I'm like, boy, how did he know that? And then I read his description, and he said that one of his bows broke right out of the package, lifted a splinter right out of the package as well. And they took care of him completely. And now the one they sent as a replacement worked, and he's been ordering from them ever since. And he listed a coupon. And I looked at his bow that he had received in the mail from them on his video, and I'm like, ooh, Well, he'll figure it out. This guy's extremely skilled and knows his tillering well, but it looked to me like the lower limb had an issue. But he'll figure it out and he'll fix it. I'm not worried about him. He's got more than enough knowledge to take care of the problem. And maybe he'll do a follow-up on that, and we'll see what he has to say about that. But I shouldn't make that comment. People are really quick to comment on my videos about tillering problems. It's like, look, you're not there. You're looking at a little tiny screen. You know, it's hard to judge tiller unless you're right on the spot, and you have to really look at it and analyze it, and unless it's blatantly obvious. And I got to admit, this wasn't blatantly obvious. It was just my impression. But we'll see. But I really have a lot of respect for this bowyer, and he did a review, but he was a little nice. He was a little too nice, and I wanted you guys to know that although this company is doing things for extremely low amounts of money, the chances of you having a problem, I'd say, are 50-50. The good news, and why I will ultimately come around to the fact that I am going to recommend them, is that they stand behind their work. They will replace it, and if the replacement doesn't work out, they'll give you your money back. You are at no risk to give these guys a try. And the amount of money you're risking is so low anyway. I'm going to recommend them. I'm not personally going to be able, maybe for the longbows, maybe for longbows. The only thing I'm going to say to you guys is a little advice. Hickory can pretty much take anything, I agree, but I would recommend backing anything you get from them. I recommend taking at least some rawhide, get a dog bone, soak it in the water, cut it to size, and glue that onto the back of that bow, and it's going to be solid. You're going to not have to worry about splinters lifting anymore. It's going to be strong. You're going to spend an extra, I think I spent $12 to $15 buying those giant rawhide dog bones. Do that, put that on the back of the bow. You've got an awesome bow that's going to last you a long time. You may still have to tweak the tiller a little bit, but that's because of the rawhide. If you order a bow from them, and obviously it breaks, there's no question what you do. If you order a bow from them and the tiller's not right, and you better be sure that that tiller's not right. But if it's not right, you need to let them know that, because that's what you're paying for. Aside from that, you're getting a nice project. I'm going to get a bow from them. I'm going to trick it out, and I'll show you what I did. I have a longbow from them currently, and I'll show you how I finished it when the time comes. And all that. So, to sum up my review I know you're not looking at the bow right now. I wanted to get this done. I will review their product as on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll give them a 3 or a 4. I know that's a little harsh, but they're 1 for 3 in the bows they sent me. That's about a 33% rate, so I'm going to give them about a 3.5. 3.3 stars, or 3.3 points out of 10 for their quality of their product. On the other hand, I'm going to give them a 10 out of 10, and if I could go higher than 10, I would give them a higher rating on that for their customer service. And that is, to me, more important. Because, you get the bow, it works, it doesn't work, you're happy, you're not happy. Either way, either you're happy with the product, or you get your money back, or you get a replacement until you're happy with the product. And what can you ask for more than that? I mean, seriously. As long as they stand by their work, I'm going to support them. So that's Ringing Rocks Archery. They sell bows, they sell arrows, they sell all kinds of stuff. And I don't think you can go wrong giving them a shot. I can't guarantee that the bow you get is going to work the first time out of the box, but at least you're not risking. You're either going to get a bow you want, or you get to start over and look for another one somewhere else, or a U-finish bow, and you can finish it and be happy, or you're going to get your money. But like I said, you get the U-finish product you wanted for the lowest price I can find anywhere on the internet or otherwise, or you're going to get your money back or a new bow and start over again. One of the two. And, you know, to me, that's solid. So take those words, interpret them how you want to interpret them. And if you're interested, get one, and you get one of their bows and it works for you, you can follow me along, and you know, I can show you how I'm going to trick out their bow a little bit, and maybe you can come up with something really spectacular. Hopefully I will come up with something really spectacular, and you can see what you can do with a U-finish bow. Anyway, guys, that's the follow-up video. I'll start posting how I'm finishing that other one off, and we'll see what we come up with. Alright guys, Mike from Boyer Bows. I know this isn't the most exciting video because I'm sitting in my car doing this, but like I said, I just wanted to get it up there so there wasn't a big delay between me loading up the review and loading this up. Alright, take care guys.